Welcome Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm Key, and this is our doorway. For all that are watching, that are taking on the energy of an Aries, which is all about action, okay? Thank you for coming not only through the doorway, we're now in the Akashic Records. So let's see what's in store for you guys for mid-May. Okay, mid-June 2019. So well, it is said then from my mind's eye, and I wanted to be clear that when I say my mind's eye, it's not just me as a person. It is a message that I'm getting from Spirit, from God, Gaia, God, Goddess, Mother, Father, ancestors, and not just my own. All that are watching, your ancestors that are in the spiritual realm. If you have a name, I know God has many names, so I call God, Goddess, Gaia, Kali Ma, Kuan Yin, Buddha, any name that you know as God. It is here with you and always has been. I'm just a vessel to send that message out in what I see in my mind's eye. Okay? So, something must have happened in mid-May to get you guys moving. So by June, mid-June, you will see something that has been in full circle. So let's see. What's in store for Aries? Okay, hold on. I'm pulling out the heart's desire. Okay. What is a present gift? Present gift for Aries for mid-June 2019. Present gift. Okay. You already know what's up. All right. Angels, guardian angels, archangels. What energy will Aries be embracing? What energy will Aries be embracing? Okay. So, let's see what's in store, guys. So, your heart is driving you, oh wow, in Gemini. Okay, so we are in Gemini season. So you're doing something very spiritual. So you're looking at information to explain, communications about, resulting from the fluctuations, flux. Fluctuations. Whenever we have fluctuations, Aries, it's usually we're looking at something in face value. Either when it comes to what is, I don't want to say fear, but that's what I'm feeling. But not a fear, it's more of a frustration. Okay. What has caused you frustration, Aries, is something that you're starting to be aware of. You're starting to see, and it could be in regards to communications. Yes, Aries, my Mercury, which is about communications in Aries. So tapping into that side of self, I can only imagine that when you communicate, it may come off as very fiery and angry or even at times aggravating. Yet, you are a very passionate person. So what can be driving you, or what may be driving you, Aries, is how to be more amicable or admired by how you acknowledge people. Okay. All right. That can be, maybe I need to say it in that way. How you communicate, you want to give off this vibration of acknowledgement, yes, but in like a more amicable, is how to say it. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Like an appreciation. It's like you want your communication, how you speak, to sound more aligned with your passion. Okay, so this is what you're doing. You're looking into it spiritually, how you communicate. Why is it when you speak, people may feel through your sensory that it sounds as if an urgency or aggravation, when it's really not. It is merely your energy, yes, but you're figuring out how to be that alchemist and make it where your vocal cords or your vibration, your frequency and how you speak is more fluid and well flowed. So you might look into speech therapy, or you're looking into how to use speech in a more soothing, sensual, pleasing to the ear rather than harsh. Wow, so yes, spiritual, because you're in the 9th house of Sagittarius, and that's the philosophy. They're all about what is the philosophy of practice. Like what we practice has a philosophy to it. So you're looking at it in a more, not just in a spiritual way. You're still using your fire, but you went up 8 flights or 8 levels up. So you're looking at your spiritual values, your long-range thinking or travel. Okay, that would explain why that communication came up. And communication can be also in Gemini where you go, like how you explore the world. So you're looking at long range of thinking or travel. What is to be shared? Oh, so that would explain why you had Gemini right next door. So this can be on your mind, especially if you're giving out a speech or speaking to others. Yeah, it would definitely be understandable to where you're practicing speech therapy, or you're practicing ways to speak where it sounds full. Yes, it still sounds fiery, yes, but more, if I had to express it in a very soothing, seductive manner, like how to be seductive in speech. For example, in my mind's eye, and this is from spirit to give as an example, and outside of myself and inside of myself to give this to you. For example, when you say, or when we say, I want to start something, as a fire energy, it might sound like, I want to start something. I want to start. And that might feel alarming to others. Whereas saying, I want to start something. I want to start something. How do I start something? Yes, it is the chance to start. It's like figuring out how to use your tone of voice to, yes, have that power, yes, but in a way where it invites, then shun away. If that's making sense. So let's look at the presence for Aries. So you're looking at, yes, you are a tree. People see you as a tall person, even if that's not by physical stature. They can see your energy it's as if your energy is so tall that it makes you as a physical body look tall or even taller. So this is why looking how to translate how you use your tongue, Aries, can be very tantalizing. It can be a way you want to be tranquil, not toxic, just like a tree. You are definitely the sunlight that brings everyone around. But to stay around you, you're trying to figure out how to use your tongue in a more tranquil way. Yes, and you have your angels with you. You are, not only do you have your angels with you, and angels can be your guardian angels, angels can be your ancestors that have passed on to the spiritual world, that are right alongside you to give you that adversary of how to use speech, how to translate. You are even recognized as an angel. I mean, come on, Aries, A, angel, A. So, hey. Why am I getting Fonzie now? Even, okay, and that just came up. Oh my God, Happy Days. If you ever seen, this tells my age, honestly. Have you ever watched the show Happy Days? If you did, the character that played, the character Fonzie, he always say, hey. Or, oh my God, Blossom. Wow, I'm an 80s baby, so you already know. That tone, even when Fonzie, or if you ever watched the show Blossom, but I'm getting more Happy Days because of the sunlight too. So Happy Days, when Fonzie says, hey, hey, hey. It's like, depending on his tone, made people want to get around him to see, why is he saying it that way today? So, yeah, definitely you're looking at how to be active, yes, in your speech, but how to be angelic when you speak. Okay. If you've been feeling imprisoned or enslaved by the way even yourself when you view, or how others view you and the way you take action, you're going to start tapping into ways to get out of that mindset, because that can be in the physical mind, or if you are experiencing imprisonment, and it was something about the speech where, oh my God, in my mind's eye, from spirit, say for instance you are incarcerated, and I'm not sure, but they allow inmates to speak to counsel in regards to release, or allowing them the opportunity to get a second chance, or just another chance in society. This would explain why looking at your speech, how you speak, and what way, even the vocabulary in which you're using. Oh wow, a Gemini, a dear Gemini of mine that I've known, any Gemini for that matter, are very good at not only articulating, but using their intelligence to speak, to use certain words. And one thing that he taught me, his letter is letter M. I don't want to give out his name because I don't want to, only if he allows me to give that type of shout out, where he used a thesaurus. So I know, or I do know some that are incarcerated that go to the library, that go to school. You could get your GED in in prison or in jail, or I'm not sure, but they have a thesaurus. They should have not only a dictionary but a thesaurus there, looking at certain words to explain how you feel imprisoned, how imprisonment has felt for you physically. If this is not, and I'm talking to different types of Aries or people that have taken on the energy of Aries, which is about being active. If this is just the mindset, feeling imprisoned or always feeling alienated from others, that could be also too. Aries, you being the first sign could have made you feel energetically, and you're not wrong, where people may have alienated you or shunned you or pushed you out of society or around cliques of people. Using a thesaurus is another dictionary, but it has a breakdown of words that you could use instead of something. So when I was saying speech, it can also, speech is another word of saying to speak, right? To translate can be transcribed or transition. It's like having a meaning to a particular word and you see different meanings of that same word. That can be of use to you. Another thing that came into my mind's eye is you are a very powerful energy, Aries, or people that are taking on Aries energy. You have a big power where, again, you are tall around people. Have you ever experienced where crossing the street, or you are at the stoplight at a street, right? And it's another person around you. It could be man or woman, it doesn't matter. But it's another person next to you. You could be in the same role as them, but then all of a sudden they feel the need to go in front of you, like to be in front of you rather than just be side by side with you. Now, you may wonder, is it you or your aura? It can actually be where your aura is so strong that it makes people that doesn't have that same energy feel intimidated. So in order for them to feel of power, they might go in front of you, or they might speak louder than you. When you're speaking to someone, they might speak louder than you to get their point across. If that happens, right, rather than get angry, and you have the right to be angry, actually, because you're not, it's not imagination. You're not imagining this. This is actually going down. Like, for example, when somebody's speaking, if they're speaking loud, then you can speak softer. You still have that aggression, yes, but you could speak softer. If someone speaks softer to have you try to figure out what they're saying, then you can even go to their level and say, well, what are you speaking? Because I cannot hear you. And they're like, what? And you can say, I'm hearing you, but I'm not really hearing you. Can you speak up a little bit more so I can hear you? It's like you're matching their tone without really, it's like being at Libra, balancing out that scale. Your opposite sign is Libra. So I'm going to do them next, okay? That's to just give you an example. Another present, and this is where that alienation was felt earlier. If you feel alienated from people, or if you've been an orphan for a long time, or even experienced being an orphan, being in child services, or moving from place to place, know that I can only imagine how that must feel. Having my mom leave this earth at 19 years old has made me feel alienated. So I can only imagine from that standpoint. But you know what, Aries? If you have ever been alienated or felt like an orphan, or have been an orphan before, know that you are very powerful, and that you have this omnipresent presence about you that Oh my God, that you have that understanding of how it does feel to be alone, and how does it feel to be centered, even when being placed in circumstances or situations where you had to stand up for yourself or had to survive on your own. It's others that don't know how to bounce back the way you have. And that would explain why speaking, being either a motivational speaker or having a seminar or a place where you can help those that have experienced the same things you experienced. You will be open, or you will be received openly from others that really need your spoken word. If you are an artist, or if you're just a person that are in alignment with your speech, your spoken word would be very useful right now to so many others that may be going through situations that you have overcome. They need your speech. They need your spoken word. They need and they want that synchronicity of someone that truly gets them. Okay, the energies that you're taking on. 9 of air. So if you've been expecting the worst, and when it comes to, again, the number 9, standing in your awareness or being present in how you articulate, know that, again, others could not go through what you have gone through, Aries. No one could go through that action of nothingness, of not having nothing, and then gaining so much. You are wise. This is why others are surrounded by you. And those that may felt the need to attack who you are as a person, they're falling down at the wayside. They can't match you. This is why they're taking a rest on attacking you or making you feel alienated, because they're realizing they can't hold a candle to who you are. Now that you know that, now that you are in that new understanding of thought, this is your energy. How you're going to be embracing that is the 3 of fire. Look at that. Your communication is going to be, yes, fiery, but how you communicate is definitely going to be more in control. You're going to be controlling the way you communicate in face value to people. People are going to feel your energy, but they're going to feel forever in wanting to get to know you. So you, again, it's like you, if you're a counselor, wow, why am I getting, okay. If you help the youth in any type of way, whether it be communicating, speech, or counseling, a coach, counseling coach, oh wow, in my mind's eye, a corrections officer. If you are that and you're helping another person, they're looking to you to understand how to build their foundation back, how to be more firm in their foundation, and know how to communicate in another way. So rather than fight, they're looking to you. You are that dragon. You are that guidance for them, to direct them in an area where they can receive collaboration from others and not conflict. So, and if this is you, Aries, you're embracing that your childlike innocence or your child energy, or even consoling the child within you, because we all are children of God. Even if you don't believe in God, again, you have, it could be Elohim, Yahweh, Krishna, Kalima, any way that you communicate to God in your light. Know that you're helping others to collaborate and to communicate, or to console the child within them. You are that path to light their way. So, abundance, things will look very good. Have patience at this time. That would explain why the ninth house of Sagittarius was here. Make long-term plans, okay? Your angels are here to show you through your dreams, or even when you are awake, they may show you through numbers. They may show you through another person and how they communicate what you are looking to do. How others are seeing you. Wow. They're seeing you as very studious. They've seen that you are this subject. It could be communications, or again, that start. So you're in a Scorpio's house, and they're all about that seeker. So whatever you are seeking knowledge in, you're going to be successful, because whatever you are knowledgeable in, whatever subject you have been not only scholarly, but have used it to synchronize in your everyday life, know that you, and it was right under imprisonment, know that you will get that abundance. Again, it says here, skilled work is rewarded. Look at that. So if you are going to school, if you're getting your GED, if you're getting, or if you are any subject that you feel very strong in your environment, you're going to get that acknowledgement. You're going to get that embrace. Like, people are going to be embracing you more, because you took the time out to learn all there is to know about a topic. Okay? This can be energetically a Scorpio, or anybody or everybody around you that is taking on a scorpionic energy, which is a seeker of knowledge, is about secrets. They know how to hold secrets. They know how to share. Their understanding of where secrets can come from. You might have a Scorpio near you that definitely can help you. If this is not a Scorpio, it could be the opposite sign, which is Taurus, which is the earth energy. So it could be a Taurus that's all about togetherness and being tranquil, like myself. I'm just giving you an example because my sun and moon is in Taurus. My ascendant is in Scorpio. Wow, how others are seeing you in your environment is the 10 of earth. So they see you as a Capricorn. You all about not only building companies, but helping people build that connection again. Wow, you went from 1 to 10. So you went up not only 8 steps, you went to the 9th, but then you went up to the 10th. So you are climbing up the ladder, Aries, and people are recognizing your tenacity, your tenacious nature of who you are. You're very tranquil. People are seeing you as very tranquil, very put together. They're seeing that you are a together type of person. It's like you are starting to understand your true self. And people are recognizing that in your environment. So much so that it gives you the energy to become that queen of water, to bring out your emotions. You are showing that you are tenderhearted. Look at that. That tall. You are bringing out your emotions. Wow. Again, opposite sign of fire is air. But this time you are tapping into your emotions to see that your emotions are not only empathetic, but they're endured by all. You have endured, and you have not only been, again, this sense of being endangered or knowing how to protect others and being in alignment with that, but you are seeing that your emotions have always been there to withstand anything that comes your way. And again, you have that patience. Your power is in your patience. You're very loving. Yes, sweetie. Okay, if you want to see what I'm doing, just sit down. That's my daughter. But you have so many people around you that are looking for your words of wisdom, Aries. And they see you as very loving, but this is the energy that you're taking on. You're seeing that relationships are going to develop in a whole new level. Trust your intuitions. You are very intuitive. Again, you are aware of all things. You are a star in your own right. So care for yourself. And as you care for yourself, you're going to care for others. What you're going to be embracing is being that person of endearment. Being that person that is excited about pushing through. It's excited about seeing how powerful you are in a more, I want to say passive nature, because maybe you are practicing how to be also passive at times. So again, look at that scholarly. So you're seeing how, as a person, how can you prepare yourself to be embraced by others? By showing your dependable nature, by showing that you are patient. Again, patience. Patience is very powerful. Patience is not phony, okay? And you're seeing that as a person, you are very successful. How others are seeing you. They're seeing that you have overcome great sadness, that you know how to communicate even when you are aggravated, and you know how to connect to people on a more you are allowing yourself. A lot of people are seeing that you are allowing yourself to not only feel or understand where pain comes from, but how to communicate more clearly, even when you are annoyed, even when you are aggravated. And that is allowing people to see that you are not only successful in the world, but that you're going to start having selections, a plethora of selections of suitors to go to or to come to you. Because Aries, or energies that are taking on Aries, people are seeking you out. They want to know your solution. It's like they want to be surrounded by you in the world. So Aries, know that you have come a long way, that you are going to be acknowledged by others in a more upbeat manner, but in a more acceptable one from mid-June. If you have experienced certain things that happen in mid-May or in May, know that it's going to move those people to look at you in a different light, in a way that really is of alignment. If this reading resonates with you, press the like button, share, and subscribe. If you would like to get a personal reading from me as your key, look in the description box below. Thank you for allowing me to come and read your Akashic Records with you. I love you. We will see you on the other side.